Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? It is your girl, your diva, acknowledged Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris. Hope your week is starting off pleasant for you. If it's starting off kind of rough, don't give up hope. Don't get discouraged. You never know. Things have a way of working out when you least expect it. So don't allow little obstacles to get in the way and throw you off of your game. You just got to keep staying focused, and do not allow any negative energy and negative people in your presence, and trust and believe things will work out in your favor. Good morning, Shelly Shells, the Dub Boogie, Sadia. Hey girl, how are you? Good morning, everybody. I hope all is going well. Thought it was very imperative that I go into this content this morning. I was on Facebook, of course, and I stumbled across this video, which I'm going to be sharing with y'all in a moment. I'm going to try to give maybe another 2-3 minutes just in case somebody else comes in. It's a little clip that I'm going to be displaying that I had received from Facebook, where this guy is trying to take his daughter, or I think he had two kids, I can't remember, but basically he was trying to take his kids to Chuck E. Cheese, and his baby mother was just all over him. I mean, she just was giving dude a hard time. And what's up, James? Good to see you again. And she was just really giving this dude a hard time. And it's unfortunate that you have a lot of good men out there that are good dads, not rich dads, because you can be a rich father, but that don't mean you're a good father. You know what I'm saying? I know some dudes that don't make no big money like that, but they're excellent fathers, and that's is what makes you a good father. It has nothing to do with how much money you got in your bank account. It has everything to do with your presence. It has everything to do with your support. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody could cut a check once a month. That's the easy part. But being there and being supportive, that's a whole nother thing within itself. And you can't put a price tag on that. But it's just very unfortunate that you have some women out here that make it very difficult. They make it very complicated for a man to want to be a child, want to be a part of his child's life. Now, I have covered this issue many times before, and people who have been rocking out with me for a while know I'm very passionate about this type of topic due to the fact that my husband had gone through it with his baby mama. So I've seen both sides of the equation, and then I've been a child. I've been in a situation. I've been a child in which I had a single mom who was raising me, who depended on my fathers to support them. So I can understand both sides of the tracks. I'm not in favor of one side more than the other. What's up, Track Swanson? Good morning. Thank you for coming in. But it's just very frustrating when you have good guys out here who want to be a part of their child's life, but they have to jump so many hurdles and they have to climb so many mountains because the mother of their child is a straight beast. She's uncooperative, she's ignorant, she's childish. Oh, what's up? Wake the hell up. Good morning. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Um, yeah, you just have some men, unfortunately. Once you impregnate a beast, you're not going to really pretty much get anywhere with them. Unfortunately, I mean, you just can't. You can't cooperate with somebody that's ratchet, ignorant, bossy, demanding, bitchy. You can't get anywhere with these type of females when you have children from them. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and share this clip, and I guess whoever comes in, hopefully they get to catch it. So we're going to proceed into this clip right quick. And then once I display this clip to all of you, then we'll commentate on this clip. So let me just go ahead and get ready to share that. So y'all will see what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. Get that started. One moment, everyone. Okay. Been a minute since I shared the screen. Okay, yeah, I share the entire screen. All right, okay. All right, hopefully everybody can see it, because I'm going to go ahead on and share this clip with y'all. Okay, make sure, let me go on the other end, because I want to make sure I can see it from my end as well. Let's see, just one moment. I want to make sure everybody can see this clip that I'm getting ready to display. I got so many freaking devices going on at the same time. Okay, yeah, I see everybody can see it. All righty, so everybody, I'm going to go ahead on and present to y'all the clip that that's going to pretty much help me to address my point. This is a prime example of what some men have to go through who want to be a child, who want to be a part of their child's life. This is the fuckery. This is the foolery that a lot of men have to deal with, unfortunately. And this is just a prime example of what some of these men have to go through in order just to be a part of their own child's life. It is just ridiculous, the stuff that some of these dudes got to put up with. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead on and play this beautiful bean footage so we can go ahead and get it popping, okay? And Shelly Shells, I'm a make sure I make you a moderator, because you've definitely been supporting my channel, so just be on the lookout for that. So anyway, let's get it popping. Let's go ahead on to this clip. Here we go. Let's see. Hold on, because I don't have a voice. Okay. All right, I didn't have my volume on. Okay, y'all said there was no volume. Let's see. So basically none of y'all can hear anything. I'm just trying to make sure. I had to pause it for a second. So y'all still can't y'all couldn't hear anything? There was no sound at all? Because if not, I can hear it from my end. I don't turn the volume all the way. Okay, so what I'm thinking is it must be a copyright issue, which is why, because you got to remember we're on YouTube. And YouTube, anytime there's something that's already in social media, it could put a copyright thing. It is sometimes the copyright has a way of blocking out the audio. Switch the audio setting to grab. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, V Dub says switch the audio setting to grab the computer audio. Okay, I'm trying to understand. Is there anybody who could assist me on that? Okay, because I'm trying to figure out. Because as y'all can see, I have the volume thing all the way up right here, and then I also have it up on my computer. YouTube. Yeah, I believe it's a copyright issue because I have this thing all the way up, like literally. So I think it's a YouTube thing at this point. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to explain to y'all. Damn, what I could have did was damn. I just thought of another way I could have did it, but that's going to be too much of a hassle now because I got everybody on here. I could possibly do it through clip converter. You could change the sound settings. How could I change the sound settings? She said, "Do you love me?" Because I really wanted y'all to hear this. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unshare. I know another route I can go about this. If I was thinking I would have did that the first time. Okay, well I'm gonna pump the brakes on that. I'm gonna talk to y'all while I go about it a different way. I'm gonna have to download the clip. That's what I'm gonna have to do instead of using it specifically through YouTube. Let me try it that way. But yeah, this particular clip here basically is going to is showing a young man who unfortunately wants to spend time with his children, and basically she's intruding on that. Let me see, I use an aux cable cord that is an external mic. Okay, let me see, I'm gonna try another way. I'm gonna try this way. Y'all just bear with me for 1 second because I really want y'all to hear this clip. Let me try this. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. Let me see, let me try it this way. Okay, just hold on once. One second, y'all, while I get this straightened out. Give me a moment. Now, this here should work because I've done it before. Let's see when this happens. Okay, one second, y'all. I'm going to work on this right now. Just give me a moment. I'm going to just throw a little music in here right quick. It shouldn't take me no more than like 2 minutes to get this clip prepared. So let me try this. Okay, y'all, just one moment. I'm downloading it now. I'm gonna try it this way. It may work better the way that I'm doing it because, as y'all know, YouTube is very, very extra when it comes to this copyright stuff. Okay, so I found another way to go about this. So we're gonna try to. Okay, let me save it right here. We're gonna try it this way, and I'm gonna see if it works. Hopefully I get some volume now because I'm using a different tool to do it. Okay. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna see. I just downloaded it. Okay. Let me try it now. Okay. Let's do it now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Let me share the screen once again. And if it don't work this time, then I'm just gonna have to kind of explain to y'all what's going on. Okay, so nevertheless, let's pray that this works. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, y'all. So I tried it two different ways. Is basically at this point it's a YouTube thing. So I mean, I'm gonna just go ahead then. Well, basically, what's going on? What basically this dude, he was trying to take his daughter out for Chuck E. Cheese, and basically. This is the mother of his child, and you can evidently tell she's very confrontational. She's very dramatic. Y'all was able to see the words. We do see the words though. Closed caption wording. Okay, it's right next to it. Okay, so there's a okay. So y'all telling me there's an option where I could use the closed caption? Is that what y'all are telling me? Because I would like to learn if I can. The audio must be set to capture the computer's audio. I'm so lost in the sauce, y'all. I don't know how to do any of that. Let me see. It's right next to the camera symbol on the Google. Okay, camera symbol next to the Google. Okay, I see the camera symbol. Okay. My phone, let me see. Continue, always block. Okay, camera and microphone allow. I see that. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen again. I'm gonna let you walk me through V-Dub, okay? Cause I honestly I don't know what I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I need to learn because I want to be able to share clips with y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen again, and you just gonna have to walk me step by step, okay? All right, so okay, I'm about to share it again. Y'all tell me what to do, cause I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Everybody who's just chiming in, please be patient. I'm trying to share a clip with y'all so I could present this topic to y'all this morning. So if you don't have time and you want to catch it later, I totally understand. Everybody's on borrowed time. I get it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I know I'm in here now. So okay, so what do I need to do next? V Dub or anybody else who's in here? Just let me know what my next step is. Cause I see the camera symbol like y'all told me, but I still don't know what to do from there. Um, the setting is neat to the volume. The circle. Okay, the setting is next to the volume. Okay, that's okay. This is the you're talking about this right here. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. The circle. Okay, you're saying the circle, but I'm trying to get which I got all these freaking windows open. That's confusing the hell out of me right now. Okay, let's see. See where the camera is red. Go to over to the right. Okay, I got the camera. I got that. See where the camera is red. Go to the right. Let's see. You're talking about because our right is different. Over here, is this where the right is? Morning, Frito. See where the camera is. Okay. Okay, so the camera, you're talking about this right here, right? You're talking about here? Okay. All right. Circle eminent the setting. See. Oh, you're talking about right here where it says cameraman over here? Setting archive next to the volume. Okay. This is the volume, right? Or y'all talking about this volume? Oh no, that's not volume. That's the damn Wi-Fi thing. Okay, are y'all talking about right here? When y'all say volume, y'all talking about over here? No, not there in the middle of your screen. Okay. When you're talking about the middle, you're talking about over here? Because this is the middle, right? Yeah, that second volume to the okay circle. Okay. Where it says settings, where it says settings here. All right, click that. Okay, so I could go ahead and click right here. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm in the settings. Okay, so what's next? Right before you end the stream with the phone on, try. Okay. All right, I'm in the settings. So, okay, what's next? Which one I go to now? Okay. Yeah, see the mic option, change it. Okay. Mic option. Okay. All right. What do I change it to now? Okay. I appreciate you walking me through this because I'm just a slow, I don't know nothing about this mess. Change the speaker to computer as well. Okay. All right. So with the microphone, which one do I go to here? Do I go to default communications or what? Okay, I go to default. I hit default, guys. Or communications, which one? Default. Just put D for default or put C for communications. Let me know which one I go to. Is this it? Okay, C. Okay, got it. Now, is this going to throw off the mic that I'm talking on now? Is that going to change the setting? Hopefully not. And if I need to go to speaker, which setting do I go to speaker? Because right now I'm talking through my headphones with my mic. So is these settings going to throw that off? It's going to cut your mic off. Switch to speaker to see as well. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Need to speak. Okay. All right. Y'all can still hear me because I unplugged my mic. I took my headphones with my mic out, being that it was going to cut it off. So am I where I'm supposed to be now? And then when I'm done, I can just come back and what do when I'm finished showing the clip, do I change it back to the regular settings? So if I want to use my headset again, if I want to use my headset with my mic, would I have to change this back to the settings it was on before I change it to communications? Yeah, I know y'all can hear me, but if I want to use my mic with my headphones, do I have to change the settings back to where I had them before? Because I want to be able to use my headphones. Try to play the audio, yes, when you finish, change it back. Okay, so what would I change it back to when I want to put my headphones back in? Do I change it back to default? Okay, no, you good. Okay, change it back to save. Okay, so what do I change it back to? How you had it at first. Yeah, I couldn't remember. That's the thing, Shelly. I couldn't remember how I had it at first. So it goes back to default. Does it go back to default or does it go back to mic? Because I want to be able to use my headphones again. Not default. Okay, so evidently I'll be going to speaker then because it's already on communications, and I'm not supposed to go to default. So for the microphone, I put it back to mic, right? And for my speakers, I put it back to speakers, right? When I'm done with the clip. Okay, all right. Okay, okay, gotcha. Okay, so I don't need to use default. Okay, all right. So basically, that's so what I just said. That's all I have to do. I put my mic back on mic, and then I put my communications back on speaker. Okay, we got you. Okay, okay, okay. All right, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and save it because I wasted enough time. I know everybody want to hurry up and see this clip, so I'm going to try to present this clip, and y'all just help me to get back to normal. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead on into this clip. I thank all of y'all for being patient with me. So let me get this clip started because I know this is the part everybody's been waiting on. So let's see. Okay, let me get this back to where I had it. Okay. All right, I'm trying to get back to the clip I just showed y'all. Okay, everybody thing wants to move slow this morning. Okay, let's see. We go to downloads. I'm just trying to find that clip. Okay, how the heck? Get back to that. Okay, it's under downloads. Okay, hell, I'm trying to go back to my damn thing. Let's see. Okay, all right. Okay, should be right here now. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's get it on. Okay, everybody. I was having some technical morning. My walk me through because I showed this clear. Let's see. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to do that another time because I changed the settings and everything. I think YouTube has a what's a copyright censor. So what happens is even when you uh go about other avenues because I've seen this happen before. YouTube has a copyright censor. So it can pull something, it gets an alert when something is being pulled from another source. And when that happens, it will automatically take the audio out. because the volume and everything is up. So anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and explain to y'all what happened. Long story short, this man wanted to take his kids. He has two kids from this broad, and he wanted to take her to Chuck take the kids to Chuck E. Cheese, and she's basically going at this dude. And she just, I noticed she just kept stressing to him, saying, "How you gonna take the kids out to their birthday without me? You ain't take me. You don't have why you ain't invite me? Why I'm not there? Why you didn't say nothing to me so I could be there?" So you can basically tell this dude was trying everything in his power to basically spend time with his children without having to deal with the chaos, without having to deal with the drama. He just wanted to spend time with his children. And as always, like a lot of these females tend to do, they think that a man, whenever it comes to a man trying to have a relationship with his child, they automatically think that they should be a part of that package deal. It's a lot of these beastie baby mothers out here that don't realize that just because you and the man had a child together, that you are a package deal. Okay, so even though you are the mother of the child, I mean, granted, we know you're the one that gave birth. We know you're the one who was in the hospital pushing the baby out. We know you're the one that had that child for 9 months. But the thing about it is, if you and that man do not have a relationship or y'all are not married, he doesn't have any other obligations to you other than that child. And the problem is with the majority of these beastie baby mamas out here, they do not know how to separate the two. They don't. They don't know how to separate the two. And this is the reason why it's so many men out here that are miserable, trying to father their children, because these women have this attitude where it's Burger King. It's either their way or no way at all. Exactly. Exactly, Trax Winston. Yeah. Why not be not? Absolutely. And this is the thing. And this is the reason why I'm doing this content. This content is specifically pertaining to the guys who want to be dads, who want to be fathers. Okay, now I can't help brothers who don't want anything to do with the child, who don't cooperate the child, or just walked away from the child. If you're a dude on that level, then I really can't, really give you too much guidance, because evidently you have already made up your mind as to how you want to handle the situation. But it is situations like this that are making a lot of men walk away, because the problem is it's too much stuff, that is too many things that a man has to go through to try to be a part of his child's life. He has to deal with a lot of drama. He has to deal with a lot of disrespect. He has to deal with being belittled as a man. His manhood is constantly challenged. It's too many men that got to go through too much chaos to have a relationship with their child. And the thing about it is, unfortunately, B-Dub, the courts do not favor these men. The courts don't have any favors on this dude, on men. The court system is very sexist, and it's unfortunate that the courts are not making these women own up to their responsibilities. It seems to me that the courts are rewarding these baby mamas for their ratchet, irresponsible behavior. A woman can have 8, 9 different baby daddies, never been married to any of them, never had promiscuous behavior, and still be rewarded for it, and still be privileged for it. Exactly, Shelley. I can't support the foolishness. I'm with you. And when we talk about stuff like this, the sisters are the main ones that get offended, because we don't want to be called out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we are doing the things that we are being called out for. Females don't like, women do not like to be exposed. They like to do all the exposing, but they don't like to be exposed. And the clip that I was that I was trying to show you, was this man just wanted to spend a birthday with his children. He did not want her to be there. And the way she was acting like this a little aggressive chihuahua. I see why he wanted to spend birthday with his children by himself. Who wants to spend birthday with their kids, and you got to argue with the baby mama the whole time? You got to argue with her, you got to debate with her, and she's not realizing it is not about her, it is her day. I mean, it's the children's day. It is their birthday. But this is what happens, guys. When you're dealing with beastie baby mamas, they're going to always make everything about them. And it's never going to be about the children. 19th of course, yeah, that's how it's designed to keep the man in the corner with no rights. Basically, rep, that is how the system is designed until the laws change, until the codes change. This is the issues that you're going to be dealing with, guys. It's just a known fact. You know, it comes with the territory. If you have a child from a beastie baby mama, just be prepared that the courts are going to do whatever it takes to her advantage, not yours. And you have to be mentally and financially prepared to understand that. That's why it's very important that if you decide to impregnate a woman, make sure this is a woman you can stand and be with for the rest of your life. Make sure this is a woman you can deal with, you can cooperate with, because some of these women are, a lot of these beastie women, they are a handful when it comes to having children from them. They're very territorial when it comes to their children. You know, like for instance, when a pit bull has their puppies, you notice how that pit bull, after the puppies have been conceived, she doesn't want anyone coming near those puppies. And the moment that they do, you know, she's growling, you know, she's getting hostile, you know, because basically, you know, she becomes very territorial of her youngin. And that's basically what you're dealing with when it comes to these beastie baby mamas. They act like these children that they had only belong to them. The only time they want a child to belong to the father is when it's time for financial contribution. You ever know that? When a beastie baby mama get mad with her baby daddy, the main thing she'll say, this my child. This is my child. My child. She is quick to claim that the child is her child when she wants to be territorial. But when it comes down to needing help financially, then she wants to say, this is your child. Now she wants to give the father the title when it comes to the financial obligations of the child. But throughout the process, you know, she acts as if she's the only one who had that child by herself. And this is why it's very important that when you deal with women like these, like when you deal with a female that's very hostile in this manner, when it comes to you having a relationship with your child, you have to keep in mind that the only way you could really get a peace of mind with the situation, because the truth of the matter is you're stuck with this broad. You're not going to be able to get rid of her. It's going to come a point in life, things are going to come up, things are going to happen. You're going to have to be there. You're going to have to deal with her. You're not going to be able to get around just excluding her 100%. But keep in mind that there are different type of baby mamas, and you have to realize what type of baby mama you dealing with. Okay, so for instance, I broke down the three different types of baby mamas. Okay, and you may baby mama that might fit one of these categories, she may not. But the first baby mama is the Bougetto baby mama. Okay, and basically what the Bougetto baby mama is the baby mama who tries to act like, you know, she has so much, you know, she tries to live outside of her means, she buys things that she really can't afford. She lives in apartments, these luxury apartments where she really can't afford the rent. She got cars, she you know, she purchased cars that she can't afford to pay the car notes for. Basically, she's living outside of her budget because she wants to put up this front that she has so much and that she's doing so well, but behind closed doors she's struggling. And whenever you're dealing with a Bougetto baby mama, basically what happens is eventually when you're dealing with her, she's gonna go, she's definitely going to come after you for child support, because she needs your money to help you, to help her maintain this fake lifestyle that she's trying to impress her family and her friends with. This is the type of female that she struggles to stay on top. She knows she really don't have it like that. Instead of her staying within her budget and just taking care of her child, providing her child with the basics, no, she wants to be those baby mamas that got her babies wearing Nikes and Jordans, and she likes to wear all these designer labels. And meanwhile, she knows she's struggling. She could barely pay her light bill. She could barely pay her rent. And again, because she wants to impress her ghetto friends, her wannabe upper class family members, she's going to look for you to provide for her financially, so that way she can keep up this fake persona that she's doing so well and she has it all together. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Tracks, want to go out and be all, want to eat sushi. You want to shop at the mall every day, knowing she don't have it like that. She's more concerned about her image than her child's well-being. Okay. My sister says she's literally is stripping the children of the innocence, but she talks shit about the father for no. Yeah, and that's definitely something else I'm definitely gonna bring up. My kid's mother just chills when I take her, and if I want to, I will. Yeah, that's cool. And see, uh that is the thing about it. The women of the baby mothers of this caliber, you would never be able to please them. I don't care how much child support you give them, because again, they're living outside of their means. And it's a lot of these baby mamas out here that's trying, too busy to showboat, too busy trying to stunt. And because they can't live this certain lifestyle, they want to hold the baby daddy responsible for it. They want to make him feel less of a man by saying, you don't do enough for your child. You don't give me enough money every month. You don't do this, you don't do that. No, you get plenty of money. The problem is you're trying to live outside of your means. And if you are a baby mother, you're trying to stunt, you're trying to live outside of your budget. Let me tell you something. A real woman who has to pay bills, she understands that it's more to life than just trying to look good and play the part. She's trying to handle her business. She's trying to make sure her bills are paid. She's trying to make sure her children have everything they need. She's not trying to stunt. She's not trying to flex. You know what I'm saying? She's not one of the women. A real woman ain't got time to get her nails done every week. Ain't always got time to get her hair done every week, because she's too busy trying to handle business. If you got that amount of time on your hands, or you got the amount of money on your hands to be able to keep fronting that type of lifestyle, then evidently you're not doing a whole lot. And guys, if you're dealing with a baby mama like this, a bougetto baby mama, meaning a beastie baby mama who loves to live outside of her means, she's going to always try to make you feel less of a man. She's going to always try to make you feel like you're not doing enough, when the actuality is you're doing enough. You're sending plenty of money. Okay, the problem is she wants to be bigger than what she is. And it's a lot of women that got a bad habit with doing that. You try to splurge and spend outside your means, and a lot of them will do that. Some of them will get their child support, and instead of handling their bills and doing what's supposed to be done with the money, what happens is they go buy what they want. And then when they get broke, now they want to go get what they need. Instead of, as soon as that child support hits your EPT card, your debit card, you're supposed to make sure that child gets whatever that child needs out of it. Whatever else extra you want for yourself, you're supposed to be working and making your own money. Every dime you get goes towards that child. If that baby daddy is sending you $500 a month, all 500 should go on that child. Don't cheat your child by taking $50 out of it to get your nails done, or taking $60 out of it to put money on your man books who locked up in jail, who won't be getting out in the next 10, 15 years. A lot of these beastie baby mamas, their priorities are not in order. They're more concerned with looking good versus making sure their children are straight. And if you're the type of baby mama, this is one of your problems. You're going to continue to be broke. It's not your child's father. It's not your child's father's fault that you don't have. You don't have because you don't know how to manage your money. And it's a lot of us as Black women. I'm telling on myself, we're not good with managing money. I'ma just keep it 100. Some of us, we can't handle money worth a rat's ass because we're too busy trying to look good and trying to preserve an image versus making sure our kids are straight. Okay? Because some of these women, and I know some of the guys in the room may co-sign, some of these women, you see them in the club with the nicest outfits on, wearing red bottoms, their hair done, their nails done. But when you go to their house to get ready to bang them out or whatever, they don't even have a bed. They don't, some of them don't even have a goddamn mattress. Some of them just have a box frame. Because these type of chicks here, their image is more important than their children's well-being. I know some baby mamas who got some nice whips, nice cars, pushing 2016, 17s, nice cars. But when you go in their house, the arm on their couch is being supported by bricks. They got raggedy furniture. The kids don't have a decent bunk bed to sleep on. The kids are sleeping on a box frame. The kids are sleeping on a raggedy sofa. You mean to tell me with your child support, you can't even get your kids a decent bed to sleep on? You got your child sleeping on an air mattress. You will be surprised how some of these baby mamas are so demanding, but ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of when it comes to their own children. They're in the club looking good. They're in the streets looking good. They're driving a nice 2016 through 2017 Toyota Camry. But when you go to their house, they couch older than a Sanford and Son show. There's some of them don't even have an old couch. Some of them, I mean, you will be surprised. And these are the same baby mamas, these beastie baby mamas will go in courts raising hell that my baby daddy don't give me enough of money. My baby daddy, I need an increase. I need a modification in child support. No, what you need is a damn accountant to show you how to spend your goddamn money because you too busy trying to flex some flaws. And if you got a beastie baby mama that's bougetto, that loves to live outside her means, I'm telling you, strap your seatbelt in because she gonna always be the court trying to get more money out you because she's not managing her money. And women, a lot of us got a bad habit with that. You worrying about your hair, you worrying about your nails, you worrying about getting a 60-inch screen TV. How you got a 60-inch screen LCD TV, but you don't have a bed? You don't have a sofa. And you'll be surprised, a lot of these women, they will sit up here and raise hell, and you will raise hell and make you feel guilty as a man, as a father, that you're not doing enough for your children. And if you ever get a chance to go in her house and she's not there or whatever, you'll be surprised. Your kids ain't got no new drawers, no new shoes, no clean socks, hardly no food in the refrigerator. I mean, if there is food, she's not cooking. I mean, your kids can't always live off of ramen noodles or pork and beans. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you taking the EPT card and you getting you a low country bowl instead of you taking that EPT card and getting some fruits, some vegetables, making sure your children are living healthy. I'm telling you, a lot of these beastie baby mamas are so demanding and want to raise hell. They got all these expectations for what these men need to be as fathers, but they're not real mothers. A lot of them are not real mothers, and they want these men, they want these fathers to go all out their way, and the majority of them ain't doing what they need to do. The majority of them, half of them, don't even wash their kids' clothes. A lot of them are trifling as hell. You feel me? Um, what's up, freelance? Thanks for stopping by this morning. Yeah, we're talking about the beastie baby mamas. I was trying to show a clip earlier, but I just kept having too much technical difficulties. So, it is what it is. Yeah. Trax Wanson, that's half of the females on this planet Earth. It's unfortunate. Kids like garbage and the mama have no clothing on. Yeah, and that's the truth, Shelly. It's a lot of baby mamas. They will step out looking like an Atlanta housewife, and their kids are looking like kids from what's them shows where they used to feed the children, where you donate money to feed the children because they look dirty and dingy and they look like they don't hardly eat that well. Yeah, like kids looking like little orphans basically. And a lot of them, because again, it has everything to do with priorities. If you're dealing with a Bugetto, if you're dealing with a Bugetto baby mama, she's gonna always put her kids first. And when it comes to dealing with females like that, what you do, guys, since you have what's called these smartphones, you got these androids with cameras. Every time you run into her in the street and you see your children like little orphans, you better take pictures. Take pictures of your children. Start building up a case. You're gonna have to. Evidence is everything. Your word of mouth ain't gonna mean nothing when it comes to facing these judges, because you men, you have to realize the courts don't have y'all best interest. So y'all got to work a little harder, to prove your case. So if you're a man and you're in this situation, and when you go to your kid's house, the baby mama, the outside of her yard is dirty and dingy. She got trash all in her yard. You go in her house to pick up your kids. You see trash all over the floor. You got to play hopscotch in her living room because she got so much damn trash all over the floor. You better start taking pictures of that stuff. I'm telling you, evidence is everything. That's what's important. You have to do that. Take a picture of her looking good. Take a picture of her dressed up. And take a picture of your kids looking like orphans. You got to prove to the courts that their mother is unfit. That is what you have to do. Yeah, and they do. Yeah, yeah, and they do be getting sponsors. They do, but what happens is in a lot of these cases is a lot of these baby mamas. What tends to happen? What tends to happen is it catches up with them as they get older. Because when you become an older woman and you don't have that same body you used to have, and you can't use you can't it it's but you can't use your body but so long to get you to where you're going. Eventually you're gonna have a different plan. You're gonna have to do something different. And what happens with the majority of them, a lot of these beastie baby mamas, they don't prepare for the future. They just look at here and now because they think 18 years is a long, long time. A lot of them think 18 years is forever, and 18 years is not forever. And I know at the point in time they don't they if it can feel like it, but if you're not careful, if you're a baby mama and you're receiving child support and you're getting all of this help from your children's father, you're getting all of these financial contributions, you have to realize if you don't make good with that money right now, you're going to look up and your children are going to be grown and the child support checks are going to stop, because these kids, they don't stay babies forever. They don't. They don't. So at the end of the day, really, these beastie baby mamas, they hurting themselves, because if you're not being smart with the child support, you're not investing in it, you're not saving it up to get a home. That way, even when your children turn 18 years old, you got a house that is yours, not Section A, a house that is yours. You're going to look up, your kids are going to be grown. Guess what? You got to move out of Section 8 housing, because once your children turn 18 and they are of legal age, you cannot live in Section 8 housing. See, and the problem is a lot of these broads, they're not smart. All they know how to do is use the weapon between their legs, but they don't know how to plan for the future. They do not know how to establish themselves, and it comes back to haunt them. You don't believe it? Look at these older women now that's in their 50s and 60s who pulling the same crap these young bras are doing. 4 or 5 different baby daddies, uh, didn't save up no money to purchase a home. A lot of them right now, they're paying for it. They're paying for it. And the sad part is these young bras, these beastie baby mamas, they're going to fall into that same trap, because a lot of them are not wise. A lot of them have no common sense. All they know how to do is lay. All they know how to do is lay up and put themselves in a position to where the highest bidder impregnates them. That's all they know how to do. What good is the money if you don't have the common sense to back it up? What good is it? Your baby daddy could give you 30,000 a month, and it's a lot of men in the Hollywood world that's going through that. They baby mamas get big money, but what good is getting big money and you don't have the common sense or the wisdom to spend it? You don't know how to invest it. You don't know where to put it. What good is it? You still gonna be broke as a joke. By the time you get in your 50s, 60s, you got nothing to show for it. You don't have a pot to piss in or when to throw it out because you're taking your child support and you buying designer clothes, you buying red labels, designer labels, and all of this stuff. You're not making good with the child support. And when it ends, you're going to be lost in the sauce. And I've seen many cases in which these children are 18 years old and the man who's been paying the money all those years, he's still doing good. He owns a house by now. Him and his wife own property. These men who are paying all this extravagant amount of child support, they still end up doing better than these baby mamas who've been getting all this money the whole time. You know, that's the sad part. A lot of them, they have nothing to show for when it's all said and done. Child support is a hustle and you feel about it and say, yep, exactly. So I must be them sure to get the kids. Yep, that's very true, Tracks. Yeah, that's very, very true. So again, be careful when you're dealing with a Bugetto baby mama. Now, this is a second type of baby mama that you have to kind of be cautious of. This one is called the ratchet baby mama. And basically, these type of baby mamas, you find them in the club, you find them in the street, you find them in the projects, you know. Not that there's anything wrong with living in the projects. Hell, I would rather live in the projects than be homeless and live in the street. I mean, any place to stay with a roof over your head is a blessing. Okay, so some of us got to crawl before we could walk. It's not so much the fact that people live in these broads live in the projects. It's that project mentality of the fact that they are not going to do no more than what they're doing to get ahead. They're just going to continue to keep living off the system. They're going to continue to keep manipulating the system. And basically, they're just going to keep using their hot pocket to get ahead. They're looking for the next highest bidder that they could sucker into impregnating them. And if you are the type of dude, if you're the type of guy you could be manipulated with sex, you know, you can easily be taken advantage of, you know, if you fall prey to a woman that's willing, you know, to screw you and lay up with you and all of that, then you will definitely become a candidate. You set yourself up to be a candidate. As men, as a man, you have to be careful not to be manipulated by sex. And I know that it's in a man's nature, you know, to want to, y'all are hunters by nature. Y'all are natural hunters, which means the majority of y'all, if y'all are in a situation and a woman is willing to give you some, very rarely y'all going to turn it down. Very rarely. Now you have a few brothers who are hip to the game and they like, oh hell no. But keep in mind, they wasn't always like that either. It took them getting trapped by the hot pocket for them to find out the hard way. You know what I mean? So you have to make sure that you don't allow yourself to become a victim, to you don't get caught and snared in these broad traps that they lay before you. So just because something is quick and easy, guys, that don't mean take it. Some opportunities you got to turn down. Sometimes you have to say no, because while you thinking this is something that you're going to benefit from, this is something where you're going to get what you want out the deal, you don't know what kind of traps this broad got in store for you. You know what I mean? So you have to be very careful and not allow your man down, your head downstairs to do all the talking for you. Do all the talking. You got to make sure you use your head upstairs. And exactly, freelance, unfortunately that has become the new hood hustle. I call it hood lotto. And basically that means getting pregnant from the highest bidder. Somebody who they know that's financially well off, that's going to take care of them, that's going to support them. That's really what it's all about, because you have to realize these broads have a hustle mentality. They're not about to go get no jobs. They don't know, half of them not even educated enough to fill out an application to go get a job. They're not college material. A lot of these women are come from the bottom of the barrel. So all they know how to do is use their hot pocket to get to the next level. And if you are the type of dude you easily able to be manipulated into a woman's, in the words of BBD, never trust a big butt and a smile. You can't trust that. You cannot trust it. It's not worth the headaches that you're gonna have to go through for a lifetime. That's a lifetime sentence that's worse than prison. To impregnate abroad who is not a woman you never really could have saw yourself being with for the rest of your life like that. That is a lifetime death sentence. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course. And of course, freelance, we got the educated ones that are doing it too. But the chances are even higher for those who are uneducated. But yeah, it's women on all types of level freelancers, not just the ones in the projects that are pulling this stunt. Um you have some who are college educated, got plenty degrees. Hell, you got some in Hollywood that's making good money, that own their own businesses, are their own law firm, and still trying to bait the next highest bidder. So you still got to be careful, because it's not just the kid bras and the projects that are doing it. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful when it comes to these beastie baby mamas, because it's all about trying to trap you and take you for what you have. And especially if you don't use any protection. If you do not use any protection, keep in mind you are signing up to make this woman possibly be your baby mama. Okay, if you know you're not gonna wife this broad, least you can do is use protection. I recommend you stay away from them completely, but if you just can't resist temptation, then what you're going to have to do is at least use protection. um Her mama broke her legs. Wow, everything is trying to but yep, that's true. Rep. Um, Ratchet bras are a product of generational poverty. Absolutely, absolutely. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Tracks. It's the gift that keeps on giving, and that is what, and that's why I preach to you men so much on my channel. That is very important. Before you lay down before you really get involved with a female, check her background. Check out her mama, check out her aunts, check out the women in her family. That's going to give you a strong indication as to what you're dealing with. If her mama's still living in the projects, 8, 9 great grandkids later, then you know what you up against. If she got all sisters who live in the projects, that's the type of environment she come from, you already know. I mean, it's common sense. You are a product of your environment. If she's come from a family from a line of females, and her home mama been living in projects all her life, her sisters, her aunts, her great grandmama, you already know what time it is. And I mean, it's basic common sense. You meet her, she got a bunch of children, and she ain't never married none of the kids' fathers. You already know what you're dealing with right there. What's up, Prince? Thank you for coming in. Shout out to all the ladies that have a baby just to open an iPhone account. It's sad, Prince, but a lot of these beastie baby mamas, their priorities are jacked up. So when it comes to dealing with them ratchet project baby mamas, you already know what you're signing up for. Even though they're easy and you can easily lay them and not have to put in work, just because it's easy. Matter of fact, the more easier it is, the more deadly it is. Everything that's cheap ain't good. You have to be careful with that. Because one thing about it, those type of females, they don't have a problem giving it to you anytime you want. They will give it up as much as you want. They will give it to you anytime you want. But them will be the main ones. As soon as you get them pregnant, they will make your life a living hell. They will make your life miserable, and you're gonna hate yourself many a days that you wouldn't pass up that easy cookie because it was easy. Everything that it's common sense. Anything that's too good to be true usually is. If she's that easy, you should already know it's a trap. If it's that easy, I mean, it's common sense. Now the third type of baby mama is the one that's pretty much cooperative. Yes, Shelly, and they do. They use sex as a weapon. That is their only tool because they don't have nothing else going for them, Shelly. So that's all they can use. They don't have no intelligence. They don't have no common sense. They have nothing else to get a man's attention. And it's always these simple brothers that fall for it every single time. Always. No matter how much we try to school these guys, we try to put them on deck, we try to keep them ahead of the game. It's still gonna be that one guy who thinks he's so smart, he's gonna overestimate himself and underestimate this broad. He's gonna let his ego get in the way of him, and he's gonna get trapped. It's always one who think he's so smart and think he's so slick. Let me tell you something. These ratchet baby mamas, they ratchet, but they're not stupid. They know how to get you when you least expect it. They may be uneducated, but they hood smart. They know all the tricks, they know all the schemes, and don't forget those thumbs up, everyone. They know all the tricks and schemes that get you comfortable. They know that. And the one moment you let your guard down because you keep going to her house, banging her out, you keep tapping that, you keep hitting that, you keep going over there one time too many, messing with her, sleeping with her, going to bed with her. You do it one time too many because these ratchet broads, they are good at what they do. They are good. They are professionals. Notice I didn't say professionals. They are professionals. They know exactly what to do. They know how to make you feel like king of the jungle in the bedroom. They will not complain. They will let you hit it as much as you like. They'll let you hit it how you like. They'll let you hit the front, the back, the side. They will let you bend them like a pretzel. They will let you have it your way. These ratchet bras are straight Burger King. They will let you have it your way. And while you think you're getting over because you're hitting it as much as you want, you ain't even had to buy her chicken box. She just let you hit it every day, every night. You get it as much as you want, when you want. Trust and believe she's baiting you. She's baiting you. Because the moment you get comfortable, you fall asleep. You fall asleep on her sofa. You fall asleep, in her bed. You fall asleep. Cause you done got too comfortable. She gonna get you. She's gonna get you when you least expect it. It got nothing to do if she ugly. It got nothing to do if she fat. It got nothing to do with she young. It got nothing to do she uneducated. These ratchet broads know how to hustle. If she got 5, 6 baby daddies already, and all her kids got different last names, you should already know you are one in the running. She's just waiting for that moment for you to get comfortable. And one day you're going to forget to dot your I. You're going to forget to cross your T. Somewhere you're going to get comfortable. And next thing you notice, this broad talking about, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm having your baby. And those are some deadly words for a man to hear, especially from a woman he don't want. And believe it or not, they really don't be, believe it or not, y'all, these ratchet baby mamas, they don't be wanting you like that either. They want your money. They trying to position you to take care of them because she knows she ain't got a lot of time, especially if her last child is what, 5, 6 years old. She got to re-up. That child support is like minutes on a cell phone. It's not gonna keep rolling over. After you don't use it a certain amount of time, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. And as Shelly mentioned earlier, a lot of these females have learned to use their hot pocket as a weapon because it's so many brothers that are still gullible and falling prey to it. And you don't want to be one of those ones where you got to face a judge and look at this damn gorilla who you wasn't even attracted to like that. You didn't even want her like that. You have to be careful. Just because it's easy, that don't mean to take it. Just because she's offering it, that don't mean to take it. Sometimes you got to turn certain women down. You better off, if you gonna go there, you better off dealing with somebody from back page. Pick you up a prostitute or something like that, because they ain't trying to get pregnant. They just trying to get their money. You start messing with these females too many times, too long, you're gonna slip somewhere. You're gonna get comfortable. So just be very careful with messing with these ratchet baby mamas. Now, the third baby mama is one that's usually relatively cool. If you do have one of these kind of baby mamas, then you are very fortunate. You are very lucky. But you have what's called a cool baby mama. She's cooperative. She doesn't give you a hard time. She lets you see your children. She doesn't make her and the kids a package deal. She allows you to have a relationship with your child, and she doesn't expect you to do for her in the process of having a relationship with that child. So if you have a baby mother that's like that, and she's trying to work with you guys, don't give her a hard time. Because it's men out here who would pray to be in your shoes and wish they had a baby mama that would work with them and try and give them some leniency. So if you have a baby mother, and every now and then she may be sickening and she might want this and want that, but if for the most part she's cool and she lets you communicate with her, she lets you see your children, don't push her to that point to where she has to become a beast to get what she wants out of you. If she's cool, keep her that way. Keep her that way. Don't provoke her, because it's always a few that will try to get into their heads, and make them turn out to be beasts. So that's good, V Dub. If you have that kind of baby mother, just cooperate with her. Stay on her good side as much as you can. If she's being cool and she's not being extra and she's not demanding a whole lot out of you, just make sure do whatever you can. So you never push her to that point to where she got to go to the courts and get you and force you, especially if she's asking you. Because let me tell you something. Some of these women are so conniving, they won't even ask you for money. They'll just go right behind your back and file and get child support. They won't even come to you as a woman and say, look, I need more help. I need this. I need that. A lot of them won't even talk to you. They'll just go straight to the court system. And you won't know until you get that letter in the mailbox. Don't forget the thumbs up, everyone. I appreciate that. Don't forget the thumbs up. Uh, you need her to decide a divorce. Oh Lord. Well, if that's the case, V Dub, if that's the case, she ain't gonna be too cooperative after that divorce papers. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna be honest with you. If she working with you now, but if them divorce papers, I don't know. She gonna turn into beast mode on you. Um, but no, after she knows me well to add the course. Yeah, yeah. Just if you get ready to pull that trigger, just make sure that's a mood you can live with, because just like when you shoot a trigger and a bullet come out the gun, you can't retrieve a bullet back. Once that bullet is out there, it's out there, y'all. She got the papers, she just won't sign. Huh? Oh boy, not for me to pry, but why are you trying to divorce her if you don't want to go in too deep with it? That's fine. But you're saying she's a good mother to your children, so I'm just trying to understand, why are you to the point to where you want to leave your marriage? I'm just trying to understand. But if you don't want to discuss it, just say I plead the fifth, and I get it, because some things are just personal. And I understand. I'm married. Marriage is a very sacred thing. Oh, y'all been married? Okay, y'all been separated for like 5 years. Are you in a relationship with somebody? Are you seeing someone? Because y'all been separated 5 years, and she still won't sign the papers. That's strange. Are you in a relationship with somebody? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, as I was stating, so a lot of these beastie baby mamas that out here, guys, y'all got to be careful. Because there's many reasons why, a lot of them are doing the things that they do. I was, but the papers aren't signed, so we ended that. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, I see what she's trying to do. She's one of those women. She's going to try to stall the divorce as long as she can, because she knows that if any woman tries to get with you or tries to be with you, and that woman knows you're still married, then 9 times out of 10, she's not going to want to be with you. I'm sure it got to be another way around that, because plenty of people have been in situations in a divorce in which the other individual did not want to sign. I'm sure there has to be a way around it, because I know in Georgia they have this thing where they put it in the newspaper, and if the spouse don't see it after 30 days, then it's automatic, because most people not going to think to look in the newspaper, you know what I'm saying, to see if divorce has been filed upon them. So you might want to look into that. Every state is different. I know Georgia, they got other ways around that. So yeah, that's not cool. She's intentionally not signing those papers because she knows that if she don't sign them, another woman, you're not, it's going to be harder for you to get into your next relationship. I don't want to do it the dirty way. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but it's unfortunate. But some people, as I stated with these beastie baby mamas, sometimes guys, you can be a good father, you can have the best intentions, but when you're dealing with a woman that's very beastie and complicated, it doesn't matter how reasonable you are, it doesn't matter how cooperative you are. A lot of these type of beastie baby mamas, they're beastie for a couple of reasons, and I'm getting ready to go into that right now, because I know some of you guys are wondering, why is my baby mama so dramatic? Why is she trying to make trouble for me? Why would she not reason with me? I'm trying to talk to her, I'm trying to communicate with her. I don't get it. Why is this woman trying to ruin my life? I'm going to break down some of those elements. Now, one element is the reason why your baby mama is very beastie is because you really wasn't what she wanted. I know that's kind of like an insult, but I'm going to break down what I mean by that. Now, keep in mind, you have a lot of these females out here. Some of them in some cases, there's a man who they really want to be with. There's a guy that they already kind of got their heart set on, who they really wanted to be with. But what happens is, in most cases, most females who get in this situation, they want the guy, but the problem is the guy ain't checking for them like that. Okay, so what happens is, in some cases, when a woman can't really get the man she wants, and she's lonely, and she's feeling like she's on a losing end, desperation starts to set in. And what happens is, when desperation sets in, she will give in to a guy that's giving her attention for that moment. Now, this is not to say that she wants that man, but so happen is that man is giving her attention that she is lacking at that moment. A lot of women, some women are doing that, especially women who reach a desperate phase and realize their options are becoming more and more limited, especially if she's already has children, or especially if she has a reputation within her town or whatever. What happens is her options are limited. So the man she really wants is not into her like that. So what happens, if so happen at the time you're a man that's giving her that attention, sometimes a woman will give in just because you giving her attention for the moment, not because she's in love with you, and not because she really wants you. And what happens is, because she can't get the man she really wants, she'll try to make that man jealous by hanging out with you. You kind of like the rebound dude, basically. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these women are dealing with you dudes as a rebound, meaning they're not in love with you, they're not feeling you, they don't want to be with you. But so happen you the only man that's giving them attention, because the man she really want, guess what? He ain't checking for her like that. He don't want to be with her. So she'll just pick up, she'll just take on to you because you are just something to do at the moment. But what happens is, if she's sexually involved with you, the rebound dude, and she's not using any protection, which is the dumbest damn thing I think a woman should do. If she knows she's only with a guy for a rebound, I do not understand. If you know you're dealing with a man on a rebound tip, why you don't use protection with them, why you not on birth control. But again, some of these broads, they're not that bright. Okay, so what's when women do, they'll mess with the dude that's giving them attention, and if they're sexually involved, he can miss and knock her up. Okay, and what happens is when women like that get themselves in that situation, they will take it out on the man who they got pregnant from, who they didn't want. Some of you guys, what I'm stating is your baby mama may not want you to have a relationship with your child because of the fact that she really didn't mean to have a child from you. You was just something to do until she got the man that she really wanted, or until the right man came along. You was just a drive-by type of dude. Okay, so sometimes these women take it out on you as a father, and it's not your fault that she chose you, because that's her fault. As a woman, you should know better. If you anytime you lay down with a man and you don't use protection and you're not on birth control, 9 times out of 10 you can get pregnant. And women who have done this, what happens is they end up hating the father, and the actuality is they're really angry with themselves. They are mad with themselves. They are mad that they chose this dude to be the father of their child. And that's not your fault, guys. It's not your fault that your baby mama chose you, even though you wasn't the man she wanted. And the thing is, she's taking it out on you. She don't want you to have nothing to do with the child because she's embarrassed by you. She really didn't want you. It was somebody else she wanted. She just did not take the proper precautions to not get pregnant from you. And now she's embarrassed. And instead of her owning that she was the one who messed up, she will just exclude you out the picture because she really don't want you to be a part of that child's life, because dealing with you is making her face her guilt of choosing you in the first place. I know it's dumb. It makes no sense what I'm saying, but you have females who really think like this. They really truly do. I know, because I've talked to females that really think in this manner, and they really feel like they're right for feeling this way. That's why I'm schooling you guys out there and telling you what to be cautious of and what to be careful of. You got to pay attention to stuff like that. A woman can get pregnant from you and not even want you. It's sad, but it's true. You was just something to do until the man she really wanted came along, or until the man who left her came back to her. You was used as a pawn just until she got what she wanted. And now she's pregnant from you. Now she's stuck with you. And she's mad with herself. It's dumb, but it's the truth. Some women think like that. Oh, I talk to women that don't want you. Well, cause she looking for a mule fiance, finance her. Yeah, the dude give her attention about what's good to her too. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Whenever you lay up with these women and you don't use no protection, you are signing up to pay child support. Okay? You are signing up to be a baby daddy. That is what you sign up for. Now, this is the other reason why your baby mama is beastie. This is reason number 2. I'm breaking down the elements, y'all. I'm giving y'all some real knowledge. Don't forget the thumbs up, because you're not going to get content anywhere else like this. There's not too many women, black women, that's going to be honest with you and put you on game. So if you're going to be here to get knowledge, make sure you hit those thumbs up. You don't even have to donate. Just hit the thumbs up so I know that you are getting the knowledge that you need. That lets me know that I am doing my job as a commentator. Okay, so make sure y'all hit those thumbs up, y'all, because it's 10 of us in here, and I feel like I'm being side chicked. Y'all side chicking me. Okay, y'all over here getting some. Y'all getting some of this knowledge, and y'all not leaving me nothing on the nightstand. Make sure you hit them thumbs up, y'all. You know what I mean? Support your girl, because this is real knowledge. You're not going to get this from nowhere else. Ain't too many sisters that's going to be this transparent and put you on and tell you what's really happening. You feel me? So anyway, let's go to the second reason. Reason why your baby mama is Beastie, is because you lack ambition. You lack ambition. You can't provide the glamorous life. In other words, some of these baby mamas, again, a lot of this has to do with they're more angry with themselves than they are with the father of their children. I'm gonna tell her, I'm gonna let a lot of you guys know. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these women, a lot of these baby mama anger, a lot of their anger and a lot of their hostility. Let me tell you where a lot of that comes from. A lot of them are angry with themselves. They're more pissed with their poor decisions than they are with you. But it's easier for them to take it out on you because that's what takes some of the guilt off of her. It's easier for them to hate the father of their child than to admit to themselves, I effed up. I made a dumbass choice by getting pregnant from this man, knowing I wasn't in love with him, knowing I wasn't his wife. Not many of them are going to own that. Instead, they're going to lash out and just be beastie. They're going to make your life miserable and complicated because a lot of them are angry with their own shitty ass decisions that they made. A lot of them, they know better. It's a woman right now, I guarantee you, right now, while I'm giving y'all this knowledge, it's a woman right now who's trying to get pregnant from a guy who she know ain't really suited to give her all of what she needs. And she's still gonna take a chance. And soon as she get pregnant from him and have his baby, and he cannot give her all of what she wants, she's gonna call him all the sorry mother effers, all the sorry baby daddies. I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen. Thank you, Trax Wanson, for the $20 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's someone out there, she not gonna learn. It's a woman out there, it's a female out there right now that's gonna try to trap this dude, thinking that if she trap him, she gonna get what she want, knowing she not even getting what she want right now. I don't understand you women. If you're not getting what you want just as his side chick or his girlfriend or his woman, what make you think you're going to get more than when once you get a child from him? If he's not giving you nothing now, you having his baby is not going to give you no more than what you're getting. Thanks, Shelly. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it so much. And for those who can't donate, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for just being here. I appreciate the support, however you're contributing as well. Appreciate it. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's the God's honest truth. When a lot of these women get digmatized, all common sense does go out the window, and that's the truth. When the two D's set in, Shelly, they get desperate or digmatized. When those two things set in, they don't think. And then when the child gets here, they want to go around bad mouthing the father of their child. They want to go around bad mouthing all black men when you created your own chaos for yourself. You created it being desperate, being digmatized, and then a lot of them intentionally do it because they know the man is in a relationship with somebody else. And what it is, they want to get pregnant on purpose, thinking that's going to run the other woman away. But what's starting to happen is women are not running away from their husbands. They're not running away from their boyfriends just because they a significant other is knocking another chick up. Now, I don't agree with it, but a lot of women, they're not destroy their households. They're not throwing away their marriages. They're not throwing away their relationships. You got some women that say, okay, well, that's child. Well, he just gonna have to pay his child support and keep it moving. That's still my husband. You got some women, they just not gonna give in to these side chicks. They not gonna give in to these baby mamas. They're not gonna give in. My man, Anthony Carmelo, he's going through that right now. He's been with Lala. They've been married for a very, very long time. And sure enough, being an athlete in the Hollywood world, temptation is everywhere. He knocked up this chick, so unfortunately, now she's trying to gun for him in every way possible. Just one moment, y'all. I'm gonna take this brief call. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Had to take that call right quick. But yeah, you have to you just have to be very careful and mindful because like I said, some of these baby mamas, they don't have a problem with trying to make your life miserable. What's up, Huggy? Good morning. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. This is the other thing. This is the other reason why you have a beastie baby mama. I lost my train of thought once I got my husband had called me. This is the other reason. Let me go back to my notes because I want to make sure. Yeah, as I stated, you have some women, they are beastie baby mamas because they don't feel like you make enough money. You ain't working this, you not making big money, you're not no lawyer, you're not no doctor, you're not no this, you're not no that, and a lot of them, some of these women, they look at their baby daddies as failures because he works at a Subway shop, or because he just a car salesman. It saddens me that a lot of these women have these high ass expectations, but they go and get knocked up by these dudes who they know don't have a lot to offer. If you want a man with big money, get knocked up by a man who got big money, which you really shouldn't be striving for that. But if that's what you want, that's what you need to go for. Don't mess with a dude that's selling incense and car fresheners out the back of his trunk. And once you get knocked up, you can't stand him because now you need money put on your books. This man, he just making chump change. You want to hate him. You want to make him. You want to make his life miserable because he cannot provide the lifestyle that you want. But that's who you chose. That's who you chose. Legendary set my car on fire. Wait, are you serious, Huggy? In the process, legendary. OMG! Wow! I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you got proof. I hope you prosecuting her for that. I hope you ain't letting that slide. If you got proof, you don't need to let that walk. I hope you taking her to court for that, Huggy. Wow. So what? So are you taking her to court? What's going on with that situation? I hope you prosecuting her, and I hope you got proof. I know you're not lying. I'm just wow, because some of these women could be very vicious. They will take things to a whole nother level. Some of these females out here are more dangerous than these dudes. So you got to be very careful, man, with some of these women. I hope you're taking her to court. I hope you are. I got some videos of my neighbors do too. Oh, awesome sauce. Burn her, nail her to the damn cross. And she deserved every bit of it. What was her motive behind it? I'm just curious. Did y'all have an argument? Or, what provoked it? What provoked it? That's what I'm wondering. Wow, I'm not surprised because I'm telling you, these broads today, they just on a whole nother level, guys. You got to be careful, man. Some of these women, they just as dangerous, if not in many cases worse, because women are already emotional creatures and they act off of their emotions. Oh, you got someone else? Oh hell, it does it every time. Does it every time. How long you been with the woman you're with now? I figured that's why she did it. I figured, yeah, freelance. She had a wait and excel moment. She definitely had a wait wait to excel. Yeah. Wow, wow. But that's the dumbest thing she could have did because now she's going to get prosecuted. What was she hoping to accomplish from that? That's why I tell women, do not allow your emotions to take you into overdrive because you will do something stupid. And or she hung herself. She hung herself. I'm just glad you wasn't in the car. I'm glad your woman wasn't in the car. I'm just glad nobody got hurt. Cars could be replaced. Things could be replaced. I'm glad nothing has happened as far as somebody losing their life. It's very sad, y'all. As women. I got to tell all the ladies in here. I got to holler at all my sisters for a moment. Ladies, it's gonna come a point, man. We have to find a better way to deal with our pain and our anger when it comes to things not working out. Okay, you lose a marriage, you lose a relationship, things don't work out with you and the father of your child. You want to find another way. As women, we have to find another way to deal with our pain, because if we don't find a way to deal with our pain, it can take you into a dark space to where you will do the most dumbest goddamn things just to deal with your pain, and not realizing that you're just adding more pain to yourself when you act out and you allow the anger to get the best of you. And that's very true, Huggy. It could also happen to ladies as well. Many ladies have experienced it. But we have to realize, y'all, we have a lot of people who are damaged goods, and meaning that some people cannot handle rejection. Okay? You got some grown ass men and grown ass women. Don't forget those thumbs up, y'all. Who can't handle rejection. Some people cannot handle you not wanting them anymore. Some people can't handle that. Some, even if they making you miserable, it's so sad. That person could be abusing you verbally, emotionally, and mentally, and they'll get mad when you wake up and you walk away from them. Some people, once they have gotten used to having a certain amount of control over your life, and you decide to stand up for yourself, some people cannot handle you standing up to them. And the fact that Huggy decided to leave that relationship and pursue it with someone else, this broad, she couldn't handle that. Yeah, Sadia, that's what we have to do. When it comes to a point when somebody has made it clear to you they don't love you anymore, they don't want to be with you anymore, it don't you cannot hold them hostage to wanting to stay with you, because what's going to happen is, if you make somebody stay with you who don't want to be with you, they're just going to make your life miserable. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be miserable. They're going to be miserable, because you cannot make somebody love you. You might can make them stay with you, because I've seen a lot of women do it, and it's been more so women in this case than men. I've seen women who know their marriage is on a breaking in. I know some women who know that they're in a relationship with a man who has clearly displayed that he's not into her anymore. He don't take her to bed anymore. He don't take her out anymore. And even though she knows that it's killing her soul, that this man is not connecting with her, he's not interacting with her, she will still hold on to him, because she don't want him to be happy with somebody else. She would rather him be miserable with her than for her to let go, and she lose that image or that fantasy of having a family. She would rather stay in a miserable marriage than for him to leave and be happy with someone else. The phantom, the thought of knowing the man you love could be happy with someone else, that's a killer for a lot of women. A lot of women cannot handle knowing that their man wants to be with someone else. And if he doesn't have the balls to say, look here, I love you, I don't want to be with you. Because, guys, sometimes you cannot give these women hints. You think just not taking her to bed, not taking her out, you think that not dealing with her is going to make her miserable enough to where she will finally get the picture and she will leave. Some women don't get it. Some women, they don't care if you won't sleep with them. They don't care if you won't take them out. She still won't leave, because she feels like the moment you leave, she leaves, you're going to be happy with someone else. So if you're in a relationship with a woman who you know you don't want to be with, make it plain and clear. Even though it's going to cut her like a knife, don't just give her the silent treatment and hope she gets it. It don't go like that. Don't just, well, if I don't take her to bed, if I stop spending money on her, if I stop taking her out to dinner, she'll get it. No, some women, they so infatuated with you, they not gonna leave you just because you being an a-hole. They're gonna ride it out to the end. I had a girlfriend who was in our situation. you can just tell her husband had enough. He wasn't taking her to bed hardly. Well, I lied. Let me take it back. He was still sleeping with her, but he wasn't really communicating with her. He wasn't really, vibing with her, taking the place, all that. And no matter how much this man was disconnecting, I kept telling her, yo, this dude do not want to be with you no more. Her thing was he would never verbal. No, matter of fact, he was verbalizing it, but he didn't do nothing about it. And that's another thing, guys. Don't keep telling a woman you want to be with someone else, or you think y'all should see someone else, but you still sleeping with her. And y'all still living together under the same roof, because she's not going by what you say, she's going by what you do. And a lot of you men, y'all tend to make that mistake with women. You will tell her, I don't want to be with you. We should see other people. But you keep taking her to bed. That confuses her. She don't know if you're just saying that out of anger or if you're saying it because you mean it. Ladies and gentlemen, when it's time to be done with somebody, it's time to be done. Same thing with you ladies. Don't keep telling the man, you know you don't want to be with him, but you're taking his money, you taking him to bed, you still got him staying with you because you need him to pay the bills. You don't play with people's emotions like that. If you don't want them and you don't love them, you completely get rid of that person. Stop holding on to that person you know you don't love for your own selfish reasons. All because you need somebody to pay your bills. All because you need somebody to help you with your kids. All because the man or the woman you really don't want to be with you. So you holding on to them, hoping that it's going to get the person you want jealous. Stop using people. That's how people get hurt. That's how people get killed. That is how people end up on these crime investigation channels. People end up on the news because people want to keep holding on to people they know they don't love and they don't want to be with. And it's not cool at all. You will save yourself a lot of headache. You will save yourself a lot of trouble. Now, Huggy, you can't beat yourself up about that because you've been with that woman since June. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you just threw out the house yesterday and you moved another woman in the very next day. She had enough time to simmer and accept the loss of your relationship. But you have some men, some women, and some men who feel like once theirs is always theirs, especially if there's children involved. Some people feel like they will always own you, especially if y'all got children together, or even if y'all don't have children together. Just the fact that y'all were together at some point in time, some people hold on to that. They don't let up. They feel like they will always own you. And it's unfortunate because now she done put herself in a bad predicament. And it's a lot of men and women that are sitting behind bars right now because they allowed their emotions to get the best of them, all because their significant other didn't want them or decided to leave the relationship. I'll tell anybody in this chat room, if you are in a relationship now and that person is not connecting with you, they're not being intimate with you, they're not showing any interest in you, just accept the loss for what it is. Don't keep trying to keep that person because you're afraid that if you let them go, they're going to do better with someone else. And that may happen, but you'd rather save yourself the trouble than to stay in a relationship that's unhealthy. There's no connection, there's no chemistry. Y'all both are passing each other like ships in the night. Y'all are not soulmates, y'all are roommates. Y'all are just there with each other, just there paying the bills, all of that. You know what I mean? So you just have to be very careful, guys. Now I know I'm digressing. I'm going to get into these last little bit of reasons for why your baby mama is a beast. The next reason is she's miserable because of your happiness. A lot of you guys, and so happened, Huggy came in the chat room, he moved on with his life. Okay, he got another woman. He's trying to make the best of his life. He's trying to move forward. This broad ain't happy about that. And y'all just have to keep in mind, and that's the same thing for you ladies. Some guys, your ex-husband, your ex-man is not going to be happy with you moving forward. But it's more women who do it than men. Women have a hard time of letting go of relationships because when a relationship does not work out for a woman, she feels like a failure. She does. It taunts our self-esteem when we lose our marriage or we lose our relationship. Women, we constantly beat ourselves up about it because we're always wondering, what can we do? What should we have done to avoid the relationship from getting to the point to where it had to end? A woman is going to always beat herself up. And because of that, she lashes out and takes it out on you as the man. While you're thinking, it's something you're doing wrong. It's not even so much guys that you're doing something wrong. It has to do with the fact that this woman has regrets. She's mad because she is stuck with a decision that has been thrown on her. Basically, she cannot make you want her anymore. She cannot make you be with her anymore. And she's angry about that. It has her bitter, it has her hostile because she has no control over how you feel about her. She cannot get you to change her mind. She cannot get you to see the potential that your relationship had. And because of that, a lot of women, it makes them bitter and it makes them very toxic. Um, it shows a lack of manhood and is in scarcity mindset. Like, you have to drop a hammer and end it. Keeping people around is feminine monkey bench to do is learn from the. Yeah, you can't do that. It comes a point when it's just done. We have to just end it, you know. But again, just keep in mind, guys, if you're in a relationship and you're happier with the next woman, that's going to always, to a big extent, make the woman in your past, it's gonna make her angry, you know. That, but again, there's nothing you can do about that. Only thing you can do is continue to keep doing your job, especially if y'all have children together, and that's it. All that's on her. You are not responsible for her emotions. If she wants to act an ass and make trouble for you, make trouble for your wife, make trouble, you just make sure you keep the peace in your household. Don't allow her craziness to make you crazy to where your household is getting tore up behind her making trouble for you in your current relationship. Just make sure you keep that balance and you keep that peace so your wife or your woman is not getting affected by her foolishness. That's all you can do with that. Salim Campbell, what's up? My ex called me a week after marriage to rebound. She had our 7 year relationship. It's a game to most women. Divorce 1 year of marriage. Yeah, yeah, it really is. You know, it's a game to a lot of people. Um, yeah. You have to bring closure, Lance. We definitely have to bring closure. Uh, oh goodness, Prance. Well, that's better than blowing her car up with a certain you. Some people is really something else. But again, that's another reason why you're dealing with a beastie baby mama, because you're happy and she's not. You gave her unrealistic expectations. Please do not lie to these women. Don't tell them you're going to be with them forever. Don't promise them the moon, the stars, and the world just because they having your child. Don't promise them you're going to send them a certain amount of child support every month. Do not promise these women anything. Okay, do not give her any unrealistic expectations, all right? Because she's gonna hold you to that. You know, so don't put something out there unless you know for a fact you can live up to it. The next thing is, some women are beastie baby mamas is because you keep having children. You keep having children from other women. A lot of women, they become beastie baby mamas because they know every time you have a child from another woman, that's going to cut away from her. That's gonna cut out some of her child support. That's gonna cut out the fact, not only that, her child is not gonna get that special attention now because there's a new baby or there's another baby mama. So she's gonna have to stand in line. She's gonna have to wait her turn. Believe it or not, a lot of women, they get angry about that. Some of these women, they want to be the only woman to have your child because that gives them an advantage. Well, I had his baby. Well, I'm his baby mama. Some women want to run with that one thing because that makes them feel like they got a one up. So when they find out you having another child, or they find out that you're having a child with your current wife, your current girlfriend, that makes her angry because a lot of them want to be the only one to hold that particular spot. It's childish, and I don't know why women even think that, because the truth of the matter is, a man, he's not going to only just have your child. Eventually he's going to have other children at some point. But some women, they get attitudes about that. They act like they want to be the only baby mama. They don't want nobody else to get that title. It's silly and it's petty, but you know, it is what it is. Next thing is, another reason why your baby mama is beastie is you display weakness. And this is what Freelance just stated. You display weakness. Women don't respect weak men, especially if she's from the hard knock life. When you're dealing with a female that's very hardcore, very ratchet, she from the bottom, you cannot treat her like she's a lady. You cannot talk to her like she's a lady. You have to treat her like the beast that she is. Okay? And for every action, there's a reaction. You know what I mean? You cannot cooperate with a beastie ass broad. You can't. You can be nice. You can talk low, not raise your voice. You can be as mannerable as you want to be. But if she's a damn beast and she's ignorant and she's ratchet, you're beating a dead horse. You wasting your time. I see too many guys trying to cooperate with these beastie baby mamas. If you're trying to talk to her, you're trying to reason with her, she wants to argue, she wants to fight, let her hold the bag by herself. In other words, walk away. And I know a lot of guys are going to say, but Mocha, that's my child. I don't want to walk away from my child. I don't want my child suffering because of her actions. I'm not saying completely walk away. You know, call a child if you can. Drop by and sneak and see the child while she's at work if you can. Get in where you can fit in. But if she's disrespecting you, if she's disrespecting your current girlfriend or your current wife, let me tell you something. Nothing is worth being disrespected. As much as you love your child, as much as you want to be with your child, you're giving your child the wrong signals when you're allowing the mother to disrespect you. Because eventually that child is going to feel like they can disrespect you. Well, my mama taught you all kind of way, so why can I? So while you think you're doing yourself while you think you're doing a good thing by taking her disrespect, so you got a relationship with the child because you don't want, because you know she has control, and then she take that child from you, you still harming that child because that child is seeing you be disrespected. And you don't want your son or your daughter to think it's fine with the mother of your child disrespecting you. Sometimes, in order for people to appreciate your presence, they got to feel your absence. If she wants to be Miss Hard Ass and she wants to make your life complicated and she thinks that she can talk to you all kind of way because she got it all under control and she can do it all on her own, then let her. Let her send your money. I'm not saying completely neglect the child. Send your money, drop it, and keep receipts, keep all of that. So when that child get old enough, that child will see that you tried to be there and you was there. So if she tried to put poison in your child's ear because you can't be there for them at that current time because of how she's treating you, keep memorabilia. Make sure anytime you put money in a mailbox, you put that, you take pictures of that. You keep receipts, do all of that. So when that child becomes old enough and that child wants to throw in your face, my mama said you never took care of me, you never been there for me. No son, no daughter. That's not true. Look at these receipts when I took care of you. Look at these pictures when I showed up to your basketball game. Yep, I didn't sit in the front row of your basketball game because I knew if she saw me, she was going to make chaos. But look, I'm sitting way over here on the left-hand side, so I was watching you from a distance. So I was there. I just couldn't be there up front. You get what I'm saying? So if you're so afraid of your child feeling like you're walking away from them, still be there for them, but be there from them from a distance. Don't do nothing close up. You know what I mean? Birthday party, you know, if you show up to that birthday party, she's going to cause a scene. She's going to try to embarrass you. So you know what? You buy that child a gift. You know, buy them a card, write some wonderful words, get them some encouraging words, you know, let them know how much you love them, and take a picture of that stuff. Take a picture of everything you send that child. So when that child gets old enough, they'll know you've been there the whole time. Regardless of what she says, collect your memorabilia. So that way, if you have to, if you just completely got to walk away from this broad, that child will know you didn't just give up on them, him or her, and walked away. You get what I'm saying? Um, Next thing is your process are current. A lot of beastie baby mamas, this is nothing that makes them beastie. A lot of them are in terrible relationships. If a baby mama is in a relationship with a man that's using her, playing her, dogging her, that's going to make her become beastie. A lot of these beastie baby mamas are beastie because they got these no good ass boyfriends that are living with them, eating up the kids' snacks and Debbie snacks and drinking up all the Kool-Aid. A lot of these baby mamas are so desperate and bitter, they will pick up the next man that gives them attention just so they could try to spite you and make you jealous and make you feel like her new man is going to get close to y'all kids. And guys, don't fall for that mess. Do not fall for that mess. Don't fall for the okie doke. If she wants to get a man and move him in her house, only knowing them for a week or two, thinking she making you jealous because the kids are calling him daddy and all of that, it's all a game. Don't fall for it. It's just straight game. Don't allow that to make you feel bad, like you're not doing your part, you're not stepping up, because it's just a game. A lot of women will pull that crap. They will move another man in their household, take another man in their life because they want to prove to their baby daddy that they got a new man, and it's just a game. Don't fall for it. And what happens is when they move these men in and they get in the next relationship and they didn't know these new men that well, these men move in with them, pimping them, driving their car, burning the gas out their car while they're at work, eating up all the kids' snacks while your kids in school. All of this will make her miserable because basically she's mad because she has a dude that's not treating her right, and you have moved on and you doing good for yourself. All of that is going to make her angry. All of that is going to make her hold grudges. So don't allow that to get the best of you. That you have nothing to do with that. And this is the last thing, and I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. She regrets not trying to work things out. You have a lot of baby mamas who, they don't realize what they got until it's gone. Maybe they tried, maybe you tried to work it out with them. Maybe you tried to make the relationship grow because you did not want to have to raise your children separately. You didn't want to have to deprive your child of not having both parents. Maybe you did all you could, but she was too complicated. She was too difficult, and at that time, maybe she allowed her pride to get in the way. Maybe she allowed her jealous or just for girlfriends to put poison in her ear, convince her to leave the relationship. Whatever the case is, she may be having some regrets. She regret that she didn't stay to work the relationship out. She regrets that she did not do all of what she could. And unfortunately, it took her being a single mother, having to be in the struggle by herself to realize that she had a good thing going. And some women get angry because of that. Some women, they hate themselves for it. And instead of her admitting, I should have stayed with you, I should have stuck it out with you, a lot of them, they'll just be mean. They'll just be beastie. They'll be beastie. They'll try to give you a hard time when really she's just angry. Because of the poor decision she made. This is why some men have had to walk away. I know a lot of men get a lot of heat from that. How dare you leave your child? How dare you not help your child's mother? But some of these women, they make it unbearable. And until you've been there, it's easy for you to judge and tell these men you don't need to walk away from your child. You don't need to. You can't. So what if she talking to you all kind of way? You can't let that intervene with you having a relationship with your child. So what if she cuts you out and call you the no good son of a bee? And so what if she disrespect you? So what? You still be there for your child. So what? I disagree with that bull. If she's talking to you all kind of way and calling you out your name and disrespecting you, you don't have to take that nonsense. You either walk away and do what you can from a distance, or you go to the courts and you get visitation. That way, you don't have to deal with a pit bull just so you can have a relationship with your child. Okay? So, on that note, guys, this has been some pretty long content, and I know I had some difficult I had some technicalities because I couldn't get the video to play, due to YouTube having all these copyrights and stuff. I'm going to look more into that so next time I could be prepared. I don't think my content would have been as long as it is had I looked into all of that stuff, but it's a learning lesson. But I'm going to leave this content up, and I'm going to edit. I'm going to take out those parts that was not part of the content, so the content won't be so long. But again, for all of you guys out there that are dealing with this situation, you got a beastie baby mama, don't give up. Keep fighting. Stand up for what you believe in. Do not be afraid of the courts. It's been men who have gone to the courts. Things have worked out in their favor. So don't believe that. Don't believe for a second that the courts always favor women. You may be one and the same. You may get lucky and the courts work with you. So don't give up. Secondly, if you are in a relationship with a woman, or you married, you have a wife, make sure y'all support one another with this process. Do not allow these outside baby mamas to tarnish y'all relationship, to complicate things between y'all, where y'all arguing with each other, because that is what they want. Misery wants company. If you're in a relationship, ladies, and your man, your husband, has a bitter baby mama or whatever, don't allow her negative energy to make you lash out at him, go off on him, because it's not his fault. He's doing the best that he can do. In other words, y'all two stand by each other no matter what, back each other up as husband and wives, as boyfriend and girlfriends. Do not let no bitter outside helper complicate what y'all are trying to build together. Okay, because that's nothing but works of the enemy, who want to see you miserable. They don't want to see you happy. She don't have nobody. So she's not going to try to make your lives any easier. Okay. And lastly, for all of you baby mothers, if you have a man that wants to be there, even though he may not give you the money you want, he don't do everything you say do. If he wants a relationship with his child, allow your child to have that privilege. It is not about you. It's not about what happened in your past. It's not about none of that. It's about your child having the luxury of both parents, because these children today, this generation of children we have today, they need both their mothers and their fathers. Okay, so put all your childishness aside and make sure your child comes first. And for you mothers who are trying your best to let the fathers be there, and they just don't want no parts of it, they don't want to see the child, they don't want to see no money for the child, they just walked away, then guess what? Consider it a blessing, because sometimes some people do more harm than good by being in your life. It is better that he walk away and be not worth a damn than to be one of them daddies that's 1 minute here, next minute he ain't there, 1 minute he coming around, next minute he coming around. To me, that's more painful than a man who completely walked away. If he's not going to be a consistent father, let him walk. Stop begging him to be there if you don't want to be there. The problem is, grown folks, we need to stop thinking we can control other people. Okay? You baby mamas, you cannot control your baby daddies. Baby daddies, you cannot control your baby mamas. If you're in a situation where they're trying to make your life miserable or whatever, you go through the courts, or if they really get out of pocket, like what Huggy had to do, take it. He take it to the take it to the law. And I commend Huggy for doing that, because some men, sometimes some of y'all got too much pride. Y'all want to take matters in y'all own hands. Y'all feel like y'all less than a man if y'all go report this broad to your local authorities. Y'all get police reports. It's important that you do that, because you have a life, you have a job. Ain't nobody worth you getting a record over something stupid. Let the courts handle it. Let law enforcement handle it. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, everybody, I definitely appreciate all of y'all support. I thank all of y'all who have been rocking out with me throughout this journey, who have been, such a strong support team to my channel. Again, I could not have done this without all of you. My subscribers have been increasing significantly, and I definitely thank all of you for that. I didn't do this alone. It took all of y'all supporting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Again, big ups to Shelly Shells, Trax Wanson. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate it very dearly. Want to thank everybody in this chat room with all your positive energy. We all came in here getting fed a plate full of knowledge. and wisdom. So again, just y'all supporting me, just being here, just having my back, just bringing y'all positive energy. It really, really means a lot. Because in order for us to do this, we definitely need encouragement. When we're on these platforms and we're sharing our knowledge and our wisdom, it's very important that we have a support system because we can't do this by ourselves because this is a lot. Um, was to handle. And don't worry, Angela. I know it's late. I've been on for about an hour and some change. So I'm getting ready to wrap things up. But it's okay. I'm gonna leave this up, so you're welcome to view it. Again, and I'm gonna have to edit it because there's gonna be some dead spaces in the content, Angela. So you just might have to fast forward a little bit because I was trying to work my upload a video and it just wasn't working out or whatever. So again, the video is going to be here for everybody who's just chiming in. But again, y'all, remember, it is your girl Lady Mocha. I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth and break you off with a slice of knowledge. Remember, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell because you never know when I'm going to bring you some new content. And if you don't want to miss out, you want to make sure you're always on point with my my content. Hit that notification bell, y'all. So on that note, it's been awesome. It's been real. Look out. I'm going to be Friday night, I'm going to get with Classic Ruby. We're going to do some good content. I'm going to see if I can get with my boy Rollo as well. So I'm going to do a live panel as well overdue with my guys and the ladies. So we're going to be cooking up some new content for y'all. So it's been real, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. This your girl, Lady Mocha, and I am signing off. Y'all take care. I'm out.